Hi, and welcome to Timeless Truths, where we discover enduring wisdom through the lens of classic quotes here on the Classic Advice Podcast. My name is Scarlett, your host. Today's quote is this: execution beats ideas every single time. You can have all the plans, but without the action, nothing happens. Unquote. And we're going to give this one to John Doerr, who says, quote, ideas are easy, execution is everything, unquote. You know, I find that planning is a very vital part of my everyday life. I am a very, very big fan of planning. You know, it's just the lifestyle right now is really incredibly busy. And if I don't take the time to plan my days out and plan when I'm going to sit down in front of the computer and record and plan ahead on what I'm going to write or when I'm going to do whatever, grocery shop, laundry, stuff like that, then it's kind of like flying by the seat of your pants. And if you just wait for the right time to have the free time, then I might never have the free time because things always come up. You know, life gets busy, and then before you know it, it's time to release an episode or whatever, and there's no episode to be released. So don't get me wrong in this, that I do believe that planning is a very vital thing to do. However, we can get so caught up in the planning aspect of things when we're wanting to start something new that we don't ever actually do the thing. So if you're wanting to create a new habit, or you're wanting to create a new whatever podcast or write a book or something new for you, and you want to get into the swing of doing things, then I would encourage you to make your plan and execute said plan. Because until you actually sit down and write, or until you actually sit down and hit record, edit, release, regardless of whether it's perfect or not, because when we start something new, it's probably not going to be perfect, you know, unless you're a master at the craft already. But it's just, but until you sit down and actually do the thing, there's no action moving forward. I keep talking about how I want to be an author one day, but if I don't actually sit down and write, then that dream, that particular dream, is never going to come true. The dream of us having the homestead was never going to come true if we didn't list our house and sell it, which eventually happened, and now we bought the bare land and we're living the dream, but we're still really far away from the dream in a lot of areas. I mean, we still have to do a lot of building and a lot of saving and a lot of hard manual labor work in order to achieve our dream. So if we don't order the logs and strip the logs and, you know, do all the behind the scene things, like get the permits and all of the behind the scene things that you have to do to actually build a homestead, then it's never going to happen, and we're going to be permanently living in our camper, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to come true. The dream will never come true if you don't sit down or start running. If you want to be a runner, or if you want to become a reader, start reading every day. Action is vital. So just try not to get too caught up in the planning. As important that planning is, I challenge you this week, today, to take that courageous step forward into action, into doing your thing, whatever your thing is for you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It was an absolute pleasure. As always, I will repeat the quote before I let you guys go. It is this quote: execution beats ideas every single time. You can have all the plans, but without the action, nothing happens, unquote. And we're going to give that one to John Doerr, who has a quote that's very similar, which is, quote, ideas are easy, execution is everything, unquote. All right, until next time, you guys take care, be courageous, and we'll talk again soon.